I'm Tony T. Our NBA Pick Show here for Wednesday features all 12 games. Before we get into just a couple things, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free NBA picks are updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports. We also have NFL, college football, MLB, NHL, European football, and more. It is a good time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, hit that like button. Thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com, our multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers to get signed up for our long-term passes. You'll see some of our hot cappers like Nick, Tiffany. We got Ramon, who's been hot. Click the link and get signed up to one of our long-term passes. Hollywood Sam as well has been on fire. And of course, you'll find our picks at the top of the page. Drop down menus for our free picks. As you scroll, you will see our featured picks on the home page. Also, our best bets. Each capper can release one best bet per sport per day. Some of them have more than one because they handicap more than one. So you'll see our best bets available there. The $15 pick, each capper can designate one of their premium picks as a $15 premium pick. And many of them want to showcase their best, so you'll see the best bet up there. Also, the 3-packs. I know the big players out there, they like them. The 3-packs, top really good sellers. The 3-packs are now up there on board here, guys. Very easy to find now on our site. We've navigated based on user experience. We know what the users want, and we are designing our site based on user experience. Pick ticker. I want to buy picks a la carte. Again, improving the user experience. You can buy each individual pick here as you like, a la carte for you here, and identify it by game and type of play it is. I want to remind you also too of our promo code. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access our page by clicking the link in the description and click on the All Cappers tab and get signed up. Also love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments below. Looking for cappers so you can apply at Tony'sPicks.com footer section. And of course, again, improving the user experience. Every pick in podcast form. If you don't have access to videos, your commute, you're at the gym, you like to walk your dog, or you're just that person that likes to put earbuds in your ears and shake your head, we put every pick in podcast form at Tony's Picks. Just visit us on all major platforms. All right, let's get this one started. Magic versus Pistons NBA pick here for Wednesday. Fultz, Harris, Isaac, and Wagner out for the Magic. Bagley, Burks, and Livers out here for Pistons. Orlando, #1 pick Paulo Banchero debuts, but the all too familiar cluster injuries again hampered this Orlando team to start the season. Dwayne Casey now is in his 5th season with the Pistons. They enjoyed a cover run of 18-6 for bettors post All-Star break. Key additions include Nerlens Noel, Bojan Bogdanovic, by the way, who hit 39% from 3 last year. Team has the 4th pick in the draft in Jaden Ivey on the court, and their 13th overall pick in Gabriel Procida. Key loss was Jeremy Grant. Now, Cade Cunningham brought a spark to the Pistons last season. Their season win total has creeped up 3 games since it was opened at 26.5. The player will be Detroit here at -3. Wizards and Pacers NBA pick here for Wednesday. Stars are healthy for Washington. Thies is out for the Pacers. Key additions for the Wizards were Monte Morris and Will Barton to add scoring. Morris converted 39% from 3 a season ago. Dylan Wright also comes over to add depth to the bench. An offensive starting 5 for the Pacers with Hield, Halliburton, Miles Turner, to name 3. The backcourt is the strength of this team, but they're weak in other areas. A 23.5 season win total for the Pacers. They're projected to be the 2nd worst team in the league. There won't be much defense played here as Indiana may be looking to unload some starters at the break to go into total rebuild. They play here Washington, Indiana over 227.5. Rockets and Hawks NBA pick Wednesday. Tate out for the Rockets. Bogdanovic out for the Hawks. Christian Wood, key loss here for Houston. They do have 3 first-round picks on the roster here due to the Rockets, including Jabari Smith. Now, the season win total suggests this team will be at the bottom rung again. But the huge move for the Hawks is they trade for scorer DeJounte Murray, member from the Spurs. He's lined up with Trae Young, Hunter, Collins, and Capella, round up the starting 5. The Rockets' lack of defense will create a fast-paced and high-scoring game here. The play here, Houston, Atlanta over 233. Pelicans and Nets NBA pick here for Wednesday. Start is healthy for New Orleans. Curry, Harris, and Warren out for the Nets. Pelicans coming off a competitive first-round loss in the playoffs to the Suns in 6 games. C.J. McCollum was a great addition to the team. Also factored Zion Williamson healthy to start the season. Bench stepped up last year for New Orleans with the development of Jose Alvarado, Devontae Graham. Trey Murphy shot 38% from 3 last year. Exiting Brooklyn are Brown and Dragic. Patty Mills gives them a shooter off the bench, but Curry and Harris out here are huge in this game. Williamson and Vucevic down low, very potent. Nets were not a very good home favorite last season. Play here New Orleans +3. Cavaliers Raptors NBA pick Wednesday. Rubio out for foreseeable future for Cleveland. Otto Porter out for Toronto with Birch and Boucher questionable. Cavaliers, one of the surprise teams last year, finished 44-40. Big addition of Donovan Mitchell here for the team. Team also acquired Robin Lopez, exiting our Markkanen and Sexton. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen were quite the duo last year for the Cavs. Garland and Levert fill up the starting 5. At Toronto, they finished 50-38 last season, limited by the 76ers in the first round of the playoffs. It was an injury-riddled season for the Raptors. Starting 5 remained intact for Toronto in a lineup that relied heavily on defense. Now, of course, Scotty Barnes was productive in his rookie season. Raptors scoring the issue and bench depth the concern in the opener with their injuries. Play here Cleveland +2.5. Knicks and Grizzlies NBA pick here for Wednesday. Grimes out for New York. For Memphis, Brooks doubtful with Green, Jaren Jackson, and Williams out. Knicks faded following the break and finished at 37-45. Exiting are Burks and Noel. Additions include Jalen Brunson. That's a good one. Isaiah Hartenstein. Team also has depth on their bench, but the starting 5 needs to be better defending around the rim. But Brunson starts with 4 returning starters for New York as the team is primed to not break up this team. Memphis won 62 games last year by going as deep as the Western Conference Finals. Danny Green is an addition this year as they added 19th and 23rd first-round pick to the roster. Colin Anderson and DeAnthony Melton are key supporting players exiting, though. Questions regarding the depth of the team on opening night with Green and Jackson out. Brooks averaged 18 points last year, unlikely to play. Even Z.R. Williams, who produced 18 points off the bench, will miss this game. Too many cluster injuries for Memphis to play here. New York Knicks here at +5.5. Thunder and Timberwolves NBA pick here for Wednesday. OKC has a healthy roster. Paschal out here for the Timberwolves. Thunder first-round pick Chet Holmgren out for the season, but they do have the 11th and 12th pick in the draft on their roster. Strong cover team last year at 48-30 with 4 pushes despite only 24 wins. Minnesota won 49 games last season and entered the postseason. Notable losses include Beverly and Malik Beasley. Key additions include Gobert, Anderson, Rivers, and Pascal. Minnesota improved their defense last season, which catapulted the team into the postseason. Given OKC's double digits, giving them double digits is always risky. How well the team is coached, and they make up large deficits to cover games. Both Gobert and Towns down low will make it tough for second shot opportunities here for the Thunder. OKC will have trouble scoring here. The play here, Oklahoma City and Minnesota under 227. Hornets and Spurs NBA pick Wednesday. Ball out for Charlotte. San Antonio's healthy. Charlotte replaced their head coach with Steve Clifford, who is a defensive-minded coach. Exiting are Miles Bridges and Montrezl Harrell. No key off-season acquisitions. Strong offensive team behind Rozier, Hayward, and Ball. But the Ball injury is huge because the team defended poorly around the perimeter. Key losses for the Spurs in the offseason were Murray and Walker. They do have 3 first-round picks on the roster. San Antonio are projected as one of the worst teams in the NBA with just a 22.5 season win total. Veterans McDermott and Potel could be moved for picks at the deadline. Just prefer the scoring from the Hornets here. The play here, Charlotte -1.5. Nuggets and Jazz NBA pick. This one goes off on Wednesday. Starters and key reserves healthy for the Nuggets. Azubuike out for the Jazz. The good news for the Nuggets is that Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray are back. Murray and Jokic in the court together was very efficient, averaging 125 points per 100 possessions. The bench has improved with Bruce Brown, Caldwell Pope, and Ish Smith. Can you believe that? Ish Smith was on the 3rd team during the preseason. That's how deep this team is. Pick 21 in the draft was Christian Braun, who looked good in the preseason out of Kansas. I saw him live in person in the Nuggets, and this guy's going to be a good one. Huge losses in the offseason for Utah as they lose Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. Notable additions are Lauri Markkanen and Colin Sexton. The bench for the Jazz is very young. Utah's being bet here is one of the worst teams in the NBA with a season win total odds now at 25.5 wins. Backcourt is strong for Denver, so look for a fast pace here. Play here Denver and Utah over 221. Mavericks and Suns NBA pick. This one goes off here on Wednesday. Bertans and Nicolina out for the Mavericks. Kleber questionable. Crowder and Shamet out for the Suns. Exiting Dallas are Jalen Brunson. That's huge. And Trey Burke. They do add Jamel McGee and Christian Wood. Appears the Nuggets talent-wise, appears the Mavericks talent-wise took a step back, did not make the team better. Bench is a major concern. The core for the Suns return. These are key losses for the Suns with Crowder and Shamet out. But fortunately, the Phoenix Suns bench is deep. Brunson loss will be felt for the Mavs here. The play here, Phoenix minus 4.5. Trailblazers and Kings NBA pick. This one goes off here on Wednesday. Peyton, Sarr, and Watford out for the Trailblazers. Keegan Murray out for Portland. Trailblazers were a 27-win team last year and moved McCollum, but Lillard remains. Added to the roster were scorers so Jeremy Grant and also Gary Payton on the roster. Josh Hart gives the Trailblazers scoring off the bench. Another down season for the Kings, finishing with 32 wins last season. Sabonis was acquired at the trade deadline, and again, he'll pair up with De'Aaron Fox on the court. The Kings have a potent scoring puncher with those two. Kevin Huerta and Malik Monk are additions this season. Both teams have offensive talent with flaws on the defensive end. Play here, Portland and Sacramento over 226. All right, that was our NBA pick show for Wednesday. Make sure to like, subscribe, set notifications. Remember to visit TonySpeaks.com for our best bets and today's NBA best bets over on our site by clicking the link in the description and clicking the all